guys, what's up? It's your old Soul Player, and today I'm going to be talking about a little bit about my channel, but first I'm going to be talking about a little bit of tips for the first boss on the second phase of Wrath of the Machine. So a lot of people are probably having trouble with this because of the 6 bombs that drop down, and my recommendation, make sure everyone's 385 or 390 before you go in. It makes it a lot harder if they're like 375, but thing is when you get all those bombs off and then you do damage phase, the doors are, make sure you don't try to run into the door because they are lower and you're gonna have to slide into them. Now if you have shade step, when you slide in you can double tap O and just flip in, and then you could be the one to turn around and shoot the deal, but just make sure about that. But first, well, that was tip number 1, but before I get to tip number 2, I just wanted to tell you guys, so I've been looking at the recent results between Destiny and Infinite Warfare, and I'm basically putting a stop on Infinite Warfare content on my channel. It's not doing me any good to pull out Infinite Warfare stuff because a lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people don't like it on my channel. I ended up losing, I think I lost a subscriber over it, but yeah. Oh, by the way, don't listen to that guy on my fucking skeleton key video. He's like, Jesus. Yeah, you know who you are. The guy who's like, Jesus fucking Christ, just tell us how to get the keys, even though I literally went through the whole fucking process of how to get the key and how to... No, I didn't get to how to use it, but you guys know what I mean. But anyway, so yeah, Infinite Warfare is no longer going to be a part of this channel. It's going to be Destiny for right now. And if I don't have any Destiny content, I'll just go towards, yeah, everything else. But right now, you're going to see in the background me and my friends failing. You're going to see me disconnect from the raid, because my internet's still shit. I'm still trying to get fixed. So yeah. So the second tip I have for you guys is in the first part. When you're running around, you guys gotta watch out, because since it is hard mode, it is set to 380, so even if you're 385, they're still gonna kick your ass if they get good shots on you. We had a few people died during the first part of the raid. It took us exactly like 2 damage phases to make the guy fucking run, because we do really good damage to the guy. We just didn't get past the second phase because we had me lagging out and everybody else just kind of there, not really doing anything. Like, they're trying, but the thing is you need all 6 people there to throw the charge at once, and it just wasn't happening. So make sure you have people who aren't lagging play with you. Now, my lag, yeah, it's bad, but the thing is my internet's been doing this for days, and usually my lag is like manageable. Like, I'll have little spikes here and there, but recently it's just been fucking annoying. Before I get into the third tip, I just want to thank you guys for almost fucking 300 views on my how to get your first skeleton key video. You guys are awesome. So yeah. Tip number 3, equip any guns you have that take Fallen for more damage, because when you're doing this, especially against God, I can't remember his name, but when you're doing this, the first boss will take more damage from it. I don't know about Axis, but we know the first boss takes a lot more damage from it. Now guys, I will be having footage of the raid when we actually get to doing it. We just didn't have enough people to do it that were here all the time. We had a bunch of people leave, and it just became a fucking nightmare. So yeah, make sure you have guns that do extra damage Fallen. That will help you kill the ads on the second boss faster. Same with Siege Machine, which you're gonna want people there to take out the ads on that. Honestly, like I said with Siege Machine, there is an achievement in the book where you have to get in 6 minutes, and honestly, the best thing you can do is when the deal's like coming up on you, make sure you have somebody who has a tether and a Stormcaller, so then you can just mow through them and make sure the ads are contained, and then do everything else that you need to do. If I add an extra tip, this is my fault, but I'm thinking, because I haven't seen any gameplay of the new raid, we've been just going through to make sure it wasn't spoiled or anything for us. We haven't looked at it yet. But the Axis fight requires you to have do like you do on the phase 1. If they have you do 7 on the first one, 9 on the second one, and 10 or 12 on the third one, that's just gonna be nuts. But just make sure you know who's throwing charges and who's carrying cannons. That's gonna be really important. Make sure you always have somebody with a tether, so then when the shanks come down, you can just kill them. And also in phase 2, make sure you have the strongest people go after captains, so then you're not fucking up with captains and somebody has to grab a cannon who doesn't really need to, and then when you throw the charges, you kind of fucked because somebody has to jump up and do it. Anyway guys, those are my tips for hard mode. They're not the best, but that's the best I can come up with, because at this point I haven't played hard mode past the second phase of the first boss. Anyway guys, I hope to get my internet fixed soon, but until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. Comment down below any tips or tricks you have for the raid, so then you can share them with anybody else. And guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for Destiny content and other PS4 content, except for Infinite Warfare, which I decided to cut from my channel until maybe its release to do the campaign. But that's about it. There will be other games that are coming out that I'll probably get, but those won't be for a little bit. So, yeah. Until then, it's just gonna probably be Destiny content. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a good day, good week. I'm the Solo Player, and I'm out. See ya.